Hi, this is Genesis. Welcome to episode 8. We all know that freedom is a great thing and that the more choices we have, the better. We don't want to be living in a country that only allows us to buy one type of bread, one type of car, one type of coffee, one type of anything, one type of insurance, etc. The more choices we have, the more freedom we have to choose the option that best fits our lives and that gives us greater joy and that just makes us better. Thankfully, we are somewhat free and we have several options for colleges, for insurances, for any foods that we need, for cars, different schools for kids. So from the business perspective, based on this theory, when you're a brand, the more choices we give to the public, the better, right? That would be like Coca-Cola Zero, Coca-Cola Vanilla, Coca-Cola, all types of. And so what business usually do is to branch out and create several versions of the same product in order to give consumers more freedom of choice. That will in theory mean that they will be happier with their choice and they will buy more, correct? Today's idea is based on the book The Paradox of Choice by Barry Schwartz. And let's take a look at this example of a company that wanted to promote and sell these different types of jams. They did several experiments, and in one of the experiments they had 24 samples of the jam, and then on the other experiment they only had 6 samples of the jam. So what were the results? The 24 samples attracted a larger amount of people, but in both cases people tried the same amount of jam on average. So what happened when it came to buying the jam? On the 24 samples experiment, only 3% went on to buy the jam. On the other hand, 30% of people that were only offered the 6 samples of jam bought the jam. So you can compare 3% versus 30%. What happened here? What the author explains in the book is that when people are offered more choices, we tend to want to pick the best option for us, which means that we tend to spend more time trying to evaluate which option is the best for us. We not only waste more time, but while time passes, we also get more stressed, and most of the times we tend to procrastinate our decision, which is called paralysis by analysis. Instead of just quickly evaluating the jams, people took their time to figure out why there will be 24 types of jams, which one will be the best, and at the end of the process, most of the people were like, you know what, it's fine, I'll decide tomorrow, or I'll evaluate at home. We usually tend to do these things in our lives where we have so many things, so many options for probably trivial things that we don't make the decision. We procrastinate it, we get caught in paralysis by analysis, and we tend to end up with nothing. And it turns out that when you also have a bigger amount of choices, and imagine that you got the jam and you get to your home and then you try it and you didn't like it, you will think, oh well, that was my fault, that was my choice, I could have chosen a better one. When given more choices, people tend to be more discomforted or less happy with their decision. Even if you like the jam, you will have still asked yourself, if this was good, maybe the other one was better. Maybe this was not even that good. You end up with not a 100% happiness result, which impacts the brand name, impacts the business perception on the customer. A great example of simplicity and effectiveness is In-N-Out. The burger chain and fast food chain only offers a minimum amount of product and burgers that you can eat. That makes the whole process faster. The type of burgers that they offer gets better because they can improve the quality and the recipe for that particular type of recipe and burger style, and people tend to order faster, order more, and be happier with what they order. They do have a lot of success. I believe they are expanding. So how can you apply this into your life? Whatever you do, you're always selling. You're always selling your ideas, you're always selling your product, you're always selling your services. If you offer a service, you can try to make it very understandable and try to distill the possibilities of maybe the packages. Instead of offering 24 different packages of a service, you can try to combine some of them and offer maybe 5 or even 3. Maybe you can do like the lower package, the lower tier, the middle tier, and then the top tier, more luxurious package, and have more of a difference. That way, you're still giving the freedom to people, you're still giving them the choice to decide what's first for the customer, but at the same time, you're not making them waste time and be unsure about what will be best for them. You're simplifying their decision, you're skipping the paralysis by analysis at least as much as you possibly can, and that way they can order more products from you or your services or your packages, and they will be happier with the results and with the overall experience. I really hope this helps. This is something that I constantly try to implement in my life. I am a person that believes that quantity is a good thing too, especially if you're trying to improve. But for example, for In-N-Out, they do a high amount of quantity on one product, on minimum products, that makes those way better. Anyways, I really hope this is helpful and see you on the next video. Thank you. Also like and subscribe to the channel and share with somebody that you think this could help too. And yeah, see you next time. Bye.